You have found yourself on the Chicago Bears Central post game after the Chicago Bears, who we thought was going to clear this game, end up losing on a Hail Mary pass, 18-15. We're going to break it all down right after this.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another post game by Chicago Bears Central. I'm your host here, Bobby, joined by C Dub at the bottom and Big Kev at my right. But hey, the Chicago Bears drop a game in where they look absolutely terrible, and then they take the lead with an opportunity to win. And when we needed the defense the most to pat the damn ball down, they didn't pat it down. Tip pass caught in the end zone for a game winner. C Dub, you called this game. What is your initial reaction?
Just an awful way to lose a game where pretty much realistically you shouldn't have had a chance to win at all. The offense did absolutely nothing for 3/4 of this game. You squandered one I think imminent touchdown. The possession before Roshan scored the lead grabbing touchdown when you tried to get cute and tried to hand it off to a guy that hasn't probably ever ran the ball in his life. I think preparation in this game was absolutely awful. Shane Waldron was absolutely awful in this game. Caleb Williams was absolutely awful in this game. Although he came in at the end in the fourth quarter, he made some throws that was pretty much clutch. Otherwise, bad play at the end by the Chicago Bears defense. You have to hit that ball down. I don't know why you don't got a guy bracketing in the back of the end zone. It's just bad preparation on all sides for the coaching staff and the players. Should have won this game 2 times over. Washington wins. You let one slip away when you should have had this win. You should be 5-2 right now. Absolutely.
Kev, initial reaction.
That's my initial reaction right there, bro. I can't take this, bro. Like a game that they like. I don't know. I just shaky Shane, after try not to curse, after a week off, after a bye week, you decide to go out and do some of the dumbest things we've seen you do all season. You got the ball on the half-yard line, and you try to hand off to an offensive lineman. You got Roshan Johnson, bro. This is the second time this season. This is the second loss of the year where the offensive coordinator called a play call on the goal line that loses the game. It happened in Indiana, and now it's happening today. That's 2 games in the best division in football. That's all I got, bro.
Steve-O, what's your initial reaction?
I'm not being reactionary, and I could give a fuck less of how people feel if I'm being actionary. This is 3 fucking years in. It's 3 years in of seeing same stupid schoolyard bullshit. You can't find a OC to call football plays. You try to get cute every single time. The O-line is trash at times. The defense is break but don't bend. Can't even fault them today. It takes you 17 quarters to realize you need to fucking run the ball and still don't know when to give it to your running back in the right. Heads got to roll. Head coach got to roll. OC got to roll. Fuck, I don't give a damn if it's the middle. I'm so sick of it's 3 years in. Ain't no more. We gonna figure it out. You can't figure it out. We gave you 3 years to figure it out. We gave you more talent. We gave you more time. I'm fucking done. I'm not finna sit here and keep acting like these Negroes is about to get better. They're not.
Steve, we still can't score in the first quarter.
We still, and it's the same fucking thing. I don't give a damn about 1 year, 1/2. Shane suck. He needs to roll. Tyreek Stevenson, nigga, you been fucking up for games. You want to get paid? It ain't happening. Not right now. Undisciplined at times. Getting fucking penalties on the online. Simo, you been here 3 years. You gotta go. I'm done. I'm so done. It's 3 years. I don't give a fuck what time of the year it is. You not learning. You had 2 weeks to prepare for this team, and you was not ready. Quite frankly, I'm glad that shit just happened. Because that's some Bears ass shit, and we've been playing like some weak ass Bears. Fuck this team.
For me, my initial reaction is that the players didn't execute. That last play is a player execution play. Tyreek Stevenson, you got your hand on the ball. That's a player execution play. We know what's coming. Everybody know what's coming. Now, was it perfect from the offensive coordinator? No. But the offensive coordinator did help you get help you gather the lead. And I will show credit and give credit to the head coach for saying, hey, let's milk this clock. They gave the ball back to the Commanders with what, 25 seconds left? It's about player execution. At 25 seconds left in the game, you know, after a few completions and you got what, 5 seconds left? You know what the call gonna come in from Eberflus. Prevent. Everybody get your ass down at the end zone. Bat the ball down. Don't try to catch it. Now, I'm not letting Eberflus off the hook because this is what you're supposed to be coaching for your players to tell your players, bat the damn ball down in their end zone. But then at the same time, I got to hold these players accountable. Y'all, Tyreek Stevenson, you ain't hold your own in that performance, bro. Your hands got on the ball. Your hands got on the ball. And instead of going straight up with the hand should have been swiping down. It looked like he was trying to get a personal stat on that. I don't want to hear that shit from Tyreek Stevenson, me personally. But in the NFL, it's ugly. You're not going to always come out and win in great fashion. Sometimes you got to win ugly. We all know that. And this right here, players didn't execute. Coaching staff didn't execute. What was the point of the bye week? Is my question.
No point.
There was no preparation. They was the most unprepared I ever seen them this whole season, including game 1. This was ridiculous. You had 2 weeks and you put out a performance like this, especially on the offensive end. What could we say, man? That was just a pitiful performance by the offense. He did come through in that fourth quarter to get us the lead. And then the defense let you down at the end. Like Nephew said, preparation is a problem with this team right now. You're not prepared. You're not.
And once again, I don't want to hear about no preparations 3 fucking years in. It's 3 years.
I'm out, man. I'm salty.
3 years of what?
Of
3 years of you being the head coach, 3 years with this, with everybody with this core is for majority of the times. New players, whatever. Yeah, players got to do what they do. They didn't play good either. But it's the same fucking tendencies for 3 years.
And we cannot blame
it's one thing. It's ugly games. That wasn't fucking ugly. That was stupid.
You can't blame this on the defense. You can't.
Why not? They just gave up.
They're going to break eventually if you call stupid shit all day.
It's a Hail Mary pass, guys. It's a Hail
Steve-O.
Mary
We should have
pass.
been there. We should have been in the Hail Mary. We should
Steve-O.
have been there.
Why not?
The
Why
defense,
not?
the defense gave up 1 touchdown this
I'm
entire
not trying to hear
game.
that shit. It's the
One.
same.
Why
It's
not?
3 years of the same bullshit for 3 quarters until the 4th.
Because the
It's the
offense
same
didn't do
bullshit.
shit all game.
Okay,
It's the same
fair enough.
bullshit.
Nothing.
Fair enough.
That's
Fair
why I
enough.
can't blame this on the
Fair enough.
defense.
The defense is going to
Fair.
break at some point. That's the nature of football
Okay,
for 100
but-
fucking years.
But this ain't nothing about the defense breaking eventually. This is complete the fucking game.
That's
This
it.
is-
We
Score
got the
some
ball
points.
back. Hold on. We got the ball back with 4 minutes left. The offense gives you the ball with 25 seconds left. We can't let the defense off the
Oh,
hook
yeah.
on this.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not letting
And
the
oh, yeah.
defense off the hook.
Okay.
I'm not letting the defense off the hook,
okay.
But this
okay.
loss ain't on the defense,
Okay,
bro.
the players didn't execute that play. What happened before that? They got a fucking out route which they coach told them to go
Okay.
all the way back for prevent.
I'm with you on that. This
So
is
that's
about
my
player
point. Stop trying to
execution.
take it away
My
from that.
point
It's
is
them.
that
It's
player
3 years.
execution. Player execution.
It's the your coach. If it's 3 years of player execution, is it just the players then?
Bro,
Not the
defense-
entire thing. No, you're right on
It's
that. But
okay.
for this
So
game,
if it's 3 years
For
of pepper,
this
if it's 3
game.
years,
We
for
talking
this
about
game,
this
bro, I'm trying
game.
to hear
This
that.
game
This
in
game.
particular, the defense let the team down and gave up a Hail Mary game-winning touchdown.
on my
That is
mom,
just
if I was
a
on that,
fact.
you say that fact in the locker room, you gonna try to slap you in your motherfucking mouth.
On my
If
mama,
I'm on the
I'm not
defense and the
going,
offensive
bro.
player
Steve-O,
say that
And
shit.
and
your
Steve-
ass gonna be
and
off
Steve-O,
the team
and
because it's
That's
a fact.
fine.
And
That's
Steve-O,
fine. Let an
and
offensive
Steve-O,
player say some shit like that to me after this performance. I'm slapping their ass in their mouth.
and Steve-O. We all came into the season saying this is a playoff caliber defense. You think
Yep.
that Hail Mary play is not an option in the playoffs?
Bro. Listen,
You tell me how many. You tell me how many Hail Marys you seen in the playoffs.
I'm
Listen,
saying, is
bro.
it not an option? Have we
Listen.
not seen the 13 seconds a few years ago
Listen,
with Kansas City and Buffalo?
you can
No,
hold the defense
we
accountable.
played a game. We played a game not to get to that point.
You can hold the defense accountable all you want. You can say the defense shouldn't have gave up that Hail Mary all
We
you
should have
want.
been in that situation. In a
These-
fucking
This
story.
offense literally did less than 200 yards offense
Not trying
all
to hear that.
game.
I think y'all missing the
No
point.
passing yards.
I ain't
I
listening.
think
all
they're missing
game.
the point.
No,
I ain't
get
missing
the
it.
point. I get
Nobody
what
is
you're saying.
letting the Bears offense off the leash, but at the same time, if I'm coaching the entire offseason until this point that when a Hail Mary goes in the air, you pat the ball down and Tyreek Stevenson raises his hand straight up as if he wants to catches it.
Bro. It's called a
That's
Hail
a
Mary
player
for a reason.
execution problem.
Sometimes prayers get answered, but at the end of the day, the defense did their job
This is
today,
football.
just like
God
they
doesn't
did.
give a shit.
Listen.
Just like they did in the
Oh, I get it.
Indianapolis
I think I see
game.
what's going
The
on.
offense didn't do what they were supposed to do all game
The
long.
offense gave the defense a lead with 25 seconds left. If we are a playoff defense,
And the
a
defense gave the
championship
offense a
defense,
chance to give them the
you
lead.
close the game. When
The
we look
defense
at
gave the
Kansas
offense
City,
a chance
when
to
we
give
and-
look
them
at
the
Kansas
lead.
City and Chris Jones closed the game,
Okay.
we say that's the
Okay.
defense making a
Yeah,
play.
this offense gave this defense a moment. This defense gave this motherfucker the whole game.
Exactly.
Not trying to hear
It's
it.
fine.
It's
I
the
don't
Exactly.
whole
think-
game
Not
for
trying
a
to hear it.
reason, though.
I don't
You
think
gotta
people-
hear it.
Exactly. You had all game to put points on the board and you
And
did.
they did with 25 seconds
No.
left. That's
No,
Yes,
bro.
that's a
You-
fact.
Bro,
No,
it's
bro.
you know, because you not adding
One
context after that.
touchdown.
You let them
One.
get beat
adding the
down all
context in
game.
there.
You
Y'all
let them
don't
get
wanna
beat
add the
down all
context in
game,
there.
and then you want to say, "Oh, you didn't do your job." After they whooped your ass, after you didn't bust your ass for this
They
offense
didn't
all
whoop
day,
your ass.
and
Touchdown
they made
from the offense.
man, fuck all that. Man. I ain't trying to hear
Whoop their ass though. They were winning. The defense held up, but if
that. You
this is
did
a
hold your own,
defense, you
Bro,
close.
the offense
the
didn't
fuck
do
bro.
nothing.
So when y'all in a group project and that nigga ain't do all the fucking work and y'all get an A, so you just be like, "Cool, bro, fuck out of here."
The-
Stop.
Obviously,
don't
you
think
not.
that-
That's not what I'm
They did
doing.
nothing for
I'm
three-
holding
three
the
and a half
offense
quarters, bro.
to the same level as the defense because with 4
They
minutes
ain't on the same level. You can't.
with
They
4
ain't on the
minutes
same
left,
level.
the
They ain't on the
offense
same
went down. The
They went
offense
70
went down,
yards.
melted the clock, and gave the defense the ball with 25 seconds left. That's the whole point. Nobody is giving the offense any excuses. They did not play well, but to end the game, the offense stepped up. The defense got to continue. This, if you want to be a championship caliber defense, you got to close the deal. Period.
I think you're absolutely right.
I seen championship defense close the deal, and they offense opened that deal right the fuck up all the time.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, and I seen plenty of games to where Tom Brady was ass in the Super Bowl. His defense held him up. He gets him the lead. The other team scores. He goes down to set up the field goal. They close the deal. Defense, close the
I
deal.
ain't trying to hear it, bro. You
don't have to want to hear it.
The
That's
defense
the
did
fact.
their job.
We gave the defense the ball with 25 seconds left.
I don't give a damn, bro. The offense did not do enough. Caleb Williams was ass. Shane Waldron was ass.
Wait a minute.
All game, bro.
Nobody ever gave Shane
What
Waldron
is this?
any credit.
Wait, hold on. Kev, wait, hold on. You give your defense 25 seconds. They got the ball on the 5, right? They got it on the 5, the Washington Commanders. And they went and scored in 25 seconds, 70 yards in 25 seconds. And you don't blame the defense for that?
No. I blame the defense for giving up the touchdown, but I can blame the offense
That's
for not doing
what nephew is saying.
I blame the offense for not doing shit the whole game.
But I don't know what you're yelling for because he's giving them
of the game.
I don't know
That's
what you're yelling
point.
for. You arguing for nothing. They was ass. But
nobody ever said the offense was good, big dog. You not listening.
You're not.
We saying when it came to counting, the offense gave the defense a game. When it counted, these situations. I got a perfect example for you. And you tell me if you agree or not. This is directly to you, Big Kev. KC, Kansas City. We ain't on a level. We not a championship team. We're not. But how bad was the first 3 quarters for just about every game for the Kansas City Chiefs? And then when the defense gave him opportunity, Patrick Mahomes came up, gave him the lead. The defense closed. That's the whole point.
I get that.
Every game in the NFL, we know this. We play sports. All of us here played basketball, football, some type of sport.
Yeah.
You're not gonna come out and play a full 4 quarters. But when the quarter comes up and it's clutch time, when it's time to close the game, you gotta close the game.
They should.
You can come back from 20 if you want to. But if you don't close the game, the comeback was for nothing.
I really don't understand how you brought up KC and they gave them numbers. Period. We didn't give them anything in the first half.
What do you mean?
You didn't give them nothing. The Falcons, they scored 7 points in the first quarter, 9 in the second. The game after that, they gave them 13 in the second. We didn't give them anything in the first half.
The Bears just gave them 15
and
points.
The offense was still inconsistent in the second half.
Did the Bears give them the lead with 25 seconds left? Did they give him the lead, yes or no?
Both things can be true.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
You've been saying
like I said, I'm not sitting here harping on the defense. That's all I'm telling you.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not.
But I'm letting you know from me.
I'm not even bringing that shit up. I'm not,
bro.
You have to.
I really don't.
It's a part of the mindset.
No,
if it wasn't for the defense, this game would have been a fucking blowout.
Hold on, I want to
It would have been a fucking
It's
blowout.
about mindset. I'm sorry. I think we just have a different mindset. It's about mindset. It's about you whoop they ass throughout the game. It's not put yourself in these situations, because when you put yourself in these situations, anything can happen.
But
you are absolutely,
hey, Steve,
you're absolutely right, Steve. But what was the situation though?
Steve-O, this team came into the game.
You're absolutely right, but the
Washington
situation don't
Commanders-
always go like
The
that.
situation was
Steve-O.
for they was on the field majority of the game. That was the situation.
Steve-O,
Absolutely.
the Commanders came into this game scoring 90+% in the red zone, touchdowns in the red zone, and this defense gave up field goals all game. Everybody in the
Not
chat
talking about no
and
kick.
everybody else talking about, oh, Kev sound crazy. The defense did their job, bro. They didn't do
not
it
on
on
the
the
last
last play of the game. On the
That's
last
what
play of
we
the game, they
saying.
did not. But the offense didn't do it for 3.5 quarters, bro.
I don't know,
But
bro.
the last play
Ain't no
decided the
but.
game.
Fuck that. Fuck
It
that play.
did. It was one of the plays that decided the game. And if you want to be a championship, a top 5
You don't
defense,
put yourself
which
in that
they've been doing,
situation.
you
That's
close
what you do.
the game. What are the chances of winning on Hail Mary? They are very, very slim.
No. The
Close
champ.
the
No. With championship team, they don't put themselves in bad situations. That's what they do.
So so Kansas City ain't
Wait
been
a
putting
minute.
itself
Ain't
in
no
bad
close
situations
games.
all
Championship
Bro.
teams don't get close games. That's what you saying?
No, I ain't talking about close games. This was close game because of stupidity. I keep telling y'all that.
That's
This ain't
fine.
just
That's
it's
fine.
not just
I
it's
agree
not
with that.
no. It's not just bad call there. This just didn't work out because these are controllable calls, controllable things, controllable situations. You're putting yourself in due to negligence. That's why I'm not trying to hear that shit. It's 3 years of putting your shit in bad situations. That's fucking negligence. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm
So-
really not.
So, Drip,
It's
come
no
in.
signs of getting better.
Drip, we need your opinion on the
what's
game.
going on?
What's your instant reaction on the game?
I know a lot of people are going to maybe overlook this, but your defense kept the second highest scoring offense in the league to 1 touchdown.
Okay.
To 1 touchdown. No, it's just one.
It was just one. You right?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
one. Just 1 touchdown.
One.
To 1 touchdown. And your offense scored 2 touchdowns in this game, even with how bad they played. Your offense needs to be better. This just is what it is.
Nobody ever disagree with that. The
Absolutely.
disagreement comes into when me, I'm gonna speak for myself, is when I say player execution is at the top on the last play. That's player execution. Tyreek Stevenson, your hand went straight up for me, from what I've seen, as if you wanted to pick it off. I'm pretty sure your coaches tell you to back the ball down in that situation. If you want to be a championship defense, you have to close the game. That's the only
agree.
thing I'm coming out.
True, but here's the thing. Go ahead, Bob.
Because the reason I'm saying that, if you would want to be a playoff defense, a championship defense, you have to close games. The offense gave you the ball back with 25 seconds left. I understand you did everything up to that point. I would never take that away from the defense. But in the last 25 minutes, when it came to discipline and player execution, the defense failed on the last play. That's all I'm
100%.
saying.
Yeah, I mean, two things could be true. The defense didn't execute on that last play. They didn't do exactly what they needed to either. But I'm talking about, if you look at the totality of the game, I'm not going to blame. I'm still going to put more responsibility on your offense, because your defense held this team. They kept them out the end zone. Like at some point, a defense is going to break. And unfortunately, yes, it was on the last play of the game when you didn't have a chance to go back and put any points on the board. So that don't make it. You broke at the wrong time. But you can't expect the defense to be perfect when literally this team is averaging scoring over 30 points per game, and we held them to almost half of that. And your offense couldn't even get 200 yards of passing. Here's the thing that I look at it. When you come into this game, regardless of where the touchdown was or not, whatever it is, when you look at this game and you ask who did their job, the Bears had 131 yards passing against one of the weakest secondaries in the game of football.
And fair enough.
Second game, Hayes.
We agree.
The same thing against Indianapolis happened. They had the worst rushing defense in the league, and we couldn't get 100 yards rushing, bro.
Hey, I agree with all of that, but I'm saying if you want to be a great defense, you got to be able to stop them.
This is a
in
great
25 seconds. You got to be able to stop them.
This is
got
a
to be
great
able to stop them.
defense. This is a great defense, bro. The Chicago
You
Bears.
keep saying that all you want.
I'm sorry, like
It was
I don't know,
25
like,
seconds left.
But see, Dub, that'd be like saying you're one of the strongest punchers. You one of the strongest punchers in boxing, and you have it comes down to that last round, and somebody hits you in the hand with a hammer before you went out there last round. You're like, why can you get one more hit? Well, I just had the whole fucking match. I had this shit won.
I don't think that play had anything to do with the rest of the game. That's one play, a Hail Mary that you need to stop for we can win the game. The offense was trash.
And y'all
the whole game
against
they scored. Excuse me. The offense scored 15 points to give you the lead. You have the lead with 25 seconds. Matter of fact, you have the lead with 19 seconds because they returned the kickoff. You have to stop that and secure the lead. They played brilliant throughout the game. They fucked up with one play. They get blamed for not sealing the game. I think it's simple.
I mean, they can still get their blame, but if you're talking about what lost you this game more than not, it was the consistent failure of the offense, whereas the defense had one failure.
Absolutely.
I will give you that the offense didn't step up to the part, but the whole premise of my argument is that this last play comes down to player execution for me. The ball is in the air. You know it's going to get in the air, and it's going to be in the zone. I'm pretty sure if I'm coaching 5- and 6-year-olds to pat the damn ball down at the end of the game, these are adults. They're getting coached to pat the damn ball down. It happened. But if my defense got to be great, I need my defense to seal games.
And that's where you lose me. How they not great? Because you've been bullshitting all game.
They did a fantastic job.
So because they didn't seal because of your negligence, it's my fault.
It's not.
I break it.
You know what this was a perfect example of? This is a perfect example of. This is what Ayo Dosunmu did to Vooch in that game when Vooch got dunked on.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what the offense did to.
But Vooch, you should have been there. That's what y'all saying. So, but you should have been there.
They should have been there. Shouldn't they not? I'm just saying, Vooch should have been there too.
Man, I'm not going, bro. I am not going. The offense did not show up today. They did not show up, and they did not give us a chance to win this game.
Wait, they did.
No, I'm not trying to hear
15
it.
points in the end and 15 points in the beginning is completely different in football, bro.
Wait a minute. He said they not giving us a chance to win. They were up 15-12 with 19 seconds. That's a chance to win.
I also got beat up.
But that's the thing, though. That's the thing. We can't take away from the fact that the defense put the offense in several positions for us to win as well.
Absolutely.
But in the game,
hold on. Hold on, Steve. Because I think what's happening here is Bobby and C-Dub are having different conversations, which is fine because they're still right. Is that you're talking about execution on the final play? That's fine. But if you're talking about the totality of the game, right, and not just the impression that you walk away from that last play, the defense made and put us in a better situation to win the football game more often than what the offense did. But you're right. You still in that last play should have better execution. You should have better awareness. You should have all those things. But I tell you what, if you flip-flop this, if, for example, that was the play, let's say they had that play in the first quarter and then the rest of the game went the rest of the way, you would be saying the offense lost us this game. If you had one drive that happened in the first quarter that was just like this one, to where they scored a touchdown in the first quarter, for the rest of the game they held them to field goals, and the offense couldn't take advantage of that after scoring twice after that, you wouldn't be saying that. It's just the fact that the lasting impression is going to be that the Bears made a mistake in the final. But if everything stays the same and the touchdown happens in the first quarter versus the fourth quarter, I guarantee you everybody would walk away from this saying it's the offense.
Wait a minute. I'm not saying that the defense's blame is bigger than the offense. I'm just saying that they had a chance to stop them. I think it's really simple. Simple.
Yeah,
everybody was watching the same game.
That's why I said. I think it's just two different conversations being had. You're having a conversation from a very different perspective. Everybody, we're talking about overall in the game. You guys are focused on you got to be better on that last play. Both those things are true. Both conversations are right.
I know. I get it.
Exactly
all I'm saying is, from a head coach perspective, from a franchise perspective, from a football perspective, everybody knows as the game goes on, mistakes is going to pile up even more. So you got to win in the middle of it. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to do everything in my power, especially on the offensive side, to not be in a situation where I got my defense tired in the end of the game after they've been on the field all game, and then I'm expecting them to be superhuman and still fit and not break. And then be like, oh, they're not a great defense. Yes, they fucking are.
It's a Hail Mary pass. That's all I'm saying. It's a Hail Mary pass.
And all I'm saying is I'll play football not to get to a fucking Hail Mary. That's what I keep telling you.
And also, even on the Hail Mary, personnel matters.
You're gonna get there.
Personnel matters on the Hail Mary.
It's 3 years. I'm not trying to hear that. We gonna get there. We've been saying that for 3 years.
Wait a minute, bro. I don't understand. Let's change this. I don't understand this argument.
This is the subject.
I don't understand the argument, bro. This is ridiculous. The defense didn't stop them with 19 seconds. You watching the same game I'm watching. Why are we getting back? The offense was trash.
Nothing.
I
just don't get it. Why is this an argument?
I'm getting mad because there's no difference, C-Dub. That's the point. I'm getting mad because it's 3 years in. It's the same shit, C-Dub. That's why I'm getting mad.
This isn't the same shit, bro. It's not the same.
It is.
It's very different struggles, bro. It's very different struggles.
Bro, it's 3 years of struggle. That's the point. It's struggle.
But this is still shows like even in that this still has way more upward progress than what we had the two prior years.
I would say Matt Eberflus handled the situation well.
He definitely did.
Me personally, Matt Eberflus, you get the ball, your offense get the ball with 4 minutes left. You run a couple plays, you get to the 2-minute warning. You run a couple plays, you score a touchdown with 25 seconds left. You kick the return. The offense come out for the Commanders with 19 seconds. I say that's growth from Matt Eberflus. Me personally.
How's it growth? And we weren't ready to play today. How that's growth?
Simply because in that situation, that shows growth. Just the situation. For the whole entire game, everybody is not going to come out. Andy Reid, Sean McVay, being with a crazy record.
Don't bring names into it. I'm asking for consistency. That's all.
I'm with you on that.
Fuck the names. It's not consistent.
And this is something we never seen from Matt Eberflus. At least me. To handle the clock situation going down in the clock like this. We seen him handle the clock like this.
I can see. I know. I can see what you're saying.
People are pissed and they can't compartmentalize what's going on. They just pissed.
Steve-O, have you seen Matt Eberflus handle the clock like this?
I've seen things. It's still. Are we talking about completing? Are we talking about completing the game? I'm talking about completion of the game. Was it good clock management? It was okay.
It was great clock management. In my opinion,
I don't even want to bring up the holding call. It don't even matter.
Yeah,
it definitely was holding.
It definitely.
I think it was holding too, but they didn't call it. What are you?
And block in the back.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, they didn't call that.
They ain't call it, so it is.
All I'm saying is, I'm seeing the same struggles. I don't know what y'all not seeing. I'm seeing the same shit.
What's some of the same struggles you seeing?
I'm still seeing.
What the fuck?
All right. Well, that's that.
I don't know what happened. We ain't do it, gang.
That's crazy.
Hey, Steve, we ain't do it, gang. I swear to God.
That's crazy. I don't even know what the hell to say about that right now. This nigga just disappeared.
Bro.
Let me ask y'all this, because I wanted to ask this before we go. You see this game, you see how the Bears performed against a team with 2 losses on the season so far. If you're Ryan Poles, it's 4 days before the trade deadline. Has this changed? If you were on the precipice of making a deal for a Wyatt Taylor, Brandon Sheriff on that offensive line specifically, or even one of the bigger moves for the defensive line, well, the smaller, bigger moves, the day 3 picks, Azeez Ojulari, those guys, not the Miles Crosby guys. If you were already on the fence, does this game sway you one way or another, and if you feel like you have to make a trade or not?
I feel like it definitely sways you on the offensive line because we lost a lot of big bodies out there in this game. So I definitely think it does go in that way. Like you definitely probably have to make a move, or you got to give it a long look. I think you lost Bill Murray. Karan was not good on the left tackle today. And I think Tevin Jenkins he's a little shaken up too.
Twice.
So I definitely think you should go ahead and look and get somebody out there and make a trade if you could.
For sure. Absolutely. Me personally, I'm way into that defensive line. I know the defensive line has been one of the strong forces of the Chicago Bears, but what separates the great teams from the good? A closer. And I love Montez Sweat, but if you tell me I got an opportunity to get a Max Crosby or a Myles Garrett to swing for the fences to up my chances to close out a game like this, I seen a team today get a sack on a Hail Mary play. That wasn't the Chicago Bears, or not even as good as the Chicago Bears. I will be looking at to see what I can do. Just me personally.
You back, Steve? We ain't do it, gang. It wasn't us.
I know. It was just connecting. I seen it coming before y'all did. But,
okay.
For sure.
I got nothing left, man. So.
It is pissed, what it
bro.
is.
It is.
I still love my guys, bro. But damn.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a bad loss, though. Not gonna lie to you. It's a bad loss.
Yeah, it is.
This will fuck your season up loss.
It very well could. Because this has it could have implications if the NFC North continues to be tight. As the season goes on, this could be a very big situation when it comes down to that.
I would say that it's something that we're gonna have to keep our eyes on because Jordan Love went down today, and we talked about the other injuries within the division. So we're gonna have to see, but it could very well come back and bite you in the ass. Yeah, it could very well do that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a long evening.
You know something too, like I think we got to remember too. Like I get it that the offense scored on the last drive, but they almost lost us the game too because they couldn't hold on to the ball the drive before that. Defense put them in the situation.
I blame that completely on Shane.
Yeah, what the fuck was that play?
What are you thinking, bro? Every time he try to get cute, bro, it just fucks up and blow up in our face. Just stick to regular football plays, bro. Please. It's
for real. Because if you run Rojo in that drive, you come out potentially, you know what I'm saying? Force a 3 and out, and then you really get to milk the clock. You know what I'm saying? And they was already in that situation with one timeout the entire time.
Yeah.
One timeout entire time. So if you don't get cute, you get the touchdown. So yeah, we're not letting anybody off the hook for this for this loss. All parties are involved for me.
Yeah. Woo.
I got nothing left.
This was tough, boy. We still here, though. We still here, man. But it's tough.
We still here, though.
I'm going to need like 24 hours or something, though. For real.
We definitely got a big matchup next week versus Arizona, a bipolar team. We'll be talking about that because the Arizona Cardinals just squeaked out a win today. And shit, we didn't see them beat San Francisco. They beat San Francisco, lost to Green Bay, and won today. So they're a bipolar team. They can come out and very well surprise the Chicago Bears if they don't come out prepared. So that's just what it is.
Bear down, bro.
That's it. That's it.
Shaking like Shane.
Shane ass, bro. I don't know about Shane, bro.
I can't deal with Shane.
Shane went to go sit by himself. Steve, did you see him go sit by himself?
He definitely went to sit down after that.
He can sit in the office and get fired.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with him, bro?
Might as well get the ball rolling because this nigga ain't making the cut.
Ooh. You ready to fire Shane?
Yes.
Ooh.
This is where he works. I'm sorry. Like, this is worse than Luke. I can't believe I'm saying
no.
It's first work. It's fucking worse.
You said it's worse than Luke?
No, he ain't worse than Lukey Dookie. No.
Bro, it is not even it's not even the play caller. He's a way better play caller, but it's the important calls. I'll be like, what are you thinking, dog? Like it's like Like, don't get me wrong. Luke has done some dumbass third downs, but down the stretch, it was like, all right, I'm gonna just get the nigga the ball. He's done some things that maybe that was on Caleb when he did that screen with nobody to block. But I pray that was.
I'm putting that on Caleb.
You talking about the DJ Moore?
Yeah,
about that one?
I think he switched.
Yeah, that's a check with me. That's a check with me for sure.
Yeah, I think that was Caleb because shit, that was. But man, Shane up there with he up there with Luke for sure.
So he's starting to piss you off, huh?
I'm beyond
for sure.
Cause shit, like I said, at least Shane. I can't even say this. Like Shane had a good 15 plays. This nigga can't give you good 15 plays. Now you showed me you can't fucking adjust either.
They got my boy Steve-O stressed,
bro.
I'm shaking. Look at my hand.
Let's get out of here for he can.
Yeah, let's get
fix
out of here,
that.
bro.
That
You know what sucks too about this? This is my first time wearing this Bears jacket. Now I'm gonna always associate this with a damn failed last drive, bro.
Yeah,
he's gonna go hang that bitch up.
Yeah, this mug may get retired until around this time next year. I may not look at this motherfucker for a year.
Put that motherfucker next to the Justin Field jersey.
Oh man.
Yes. All I can say is figure it out, please, for my sanity.
Yes, please.
Hey, the Bears gonna have us feeling good the next 2 weeks. We'll probably be pissed off in 3 weeks versus the Packers.
Don't even talk.
This nigga sound like Day. I'm gonna talk about you, but I know you still watching though. No, that was Smokey. I'm tweaking.
Hey, the real what? But hey, if y'all ain't got nothing else, we gonna roll out. Y'all got something?
Yeah, let me go deal with this. I'm gonna stick my head in a hole or something. I don't know. I'm an ostrich.
Protect the skull, gang. Protect the skull. You ain't got no hell. Protect.
I got Packers fans at my job, Joe. They getting ready to give it to me, Joe. I ain't.
Hey, walking that bitch. Hey, I ain't for it today. Go to real. You better tell them. Tell them early.
They the bosses. They the bosses.
Damn.
It's ugly. Good luck. But that is it from us, man. The Chicago Bears, they fall on the last second touchdown, regardless of who you're going to put the blame on and call out. This team did not show up ready to play at the end of the day. Caleb Williams did not perform particularly well. The defense, they held there and down their own for the most part. And hey, we live with it. We move on. It's a long season. It's not the end. We still got some favorable games moving forward, and we'll see what happens. So let us know your thoughts and everything down below. If you want to call in and be a part of the mailbag episode, call in. Number to do so is 773-242-9336. Thank y'all so much. I'm finna go drink. I hope y'all do the same. Chi-Town up and bet down, baby.